After my video on how to iron jeans and chinos, I was asked, is it the same technique for suit trousers or smart trousers? And the answer is no, it's actually a very different technique. So today I'm going to show you very quickly how to iron, or press as we would say, your formal trousers. The reason I say press and not iron is ironing is a continuous motion, where pressing is an up and down kind of motion, and it's very different. The reasons I will explain as I go along. So the candidate for today's demonstration is these. They just happen to be left at the bottom of a bag when I was traveling, and I thought they'd make a good effective demonstration. So this bit's the same. We damp them, spritz all over. People ask, why do we dampen the cloth before we start? The reason is to soften up the fibers. It relaxes the fibers and allows them to take a press more efficiently. So you start off by getting the creases at the bottom and lining them up as though you're going to hang the trousers up. Hang them vertically and find the crease all the way along. We're then going to lay them lengthways on the ironing board. Now, when you get good at it, you will be able to do it, as my grandma did, both legs at the same time. However, when you're just getting started, I would highly recommend just doing one leg at a time. So you've laid the trousers, crease at the front, crease at the back. Now for this is the difference as well. We don't use a pressing cloth for jeans and chinos, whereas for suit trousers we do. Why do we use a pressing cloth? Well, suit trousers are made typically of wool, and wool has a lower tolerance for heat than cotton does, and you're likely to make the trousers shiny if you overheat them. The pressing cloth provides a layer of protection between the sole plate of the iron and the garment that you're ironing. You still need to be careful, but that just stops the garment going shiny. Now, whereas a cotton garment I would iron at full heat on the iron, I'm going to take that down to still into the steam zone, but not quite at the top of the range for heat. So we still want to use the steam, and put the pressing cloth over the leg and press for a couple of seconds. And all we're doing really is pressing the crease front and back. Press down and lift up, press down and lift up, press down and lift up, all the way around. Now lift the pressing cloth up and then move it to the next section. And again, just a couple of seconds. The couple of seconds is enough for the steam from the iron to penetrate through to the cloth, and for the heat and the weight of the iron to remove any creases and put the crease back in to the trousers front and back. And that's worked really nicely. Now you shouldn't need to go for both sides of the trousers, but if you want to, flip them over and do the other side as well. Now I'm trying a different filming technique today. This video I'm going to edit into a longer video for YouTube, which will be, I don't know, 8 minutes, 10 minutes long, and then shorter versions for Instagram and TikTok. So it's all down to the editing. So if you think that I've rattled through this too quickly today, you can find the longer version on my YouTube channel, and hopefully all it is a re-editing of the same video. Before, I've been doing different angles and trying to splice them together, and it takes a long time well, it takes a lot longer to do the editing when I've got multiple camera angles for different platforms. So I'm trying this today, see if it works, and you can let me know what you think. Because I always get criticism for, oh, you didn't take long enough doing that, you rushed through it, and you know, I'm trying to accommodate the attention span of the platform rather than rush through the job, if that makes sense. So that's one leg, and we'll do the other leg. Other leg is exactly the same. Find the crease. Now, you'll notice I didn't go all the way up to the top of the trousers. There's all sorts of issues at the top. You've got the pocket bags inside. You've got a lining, usually from the thigh upwards, from the knee upwards. So you need to be careful when you're ironing you're pressing your trousers at the top. So we'll come to that in a second. Like I say, no more than a couple of seconds in each location. You can always go over it again if you need to, if it's not sufficiently ironed, pressed, I should say. Basically, that is it. So you'll see the creases front and back are like knife edges now, much better. And if you want, you can do one final pass, which is laying them the opposite way. Instead of going lengthways, you're going widthways over the ironing board. And again, just to lock the creases in. If you're happy with the way it's gone so far, you shouldn't need to do this step, but it's always a good way to just check that you're happy with the creases front and back before you hang them up. I'm just going to iron the crease into the seat. Just feel that there's nothing underneath that's going to be lumpy or cause creases to be ironed in. If you like, you can turn them inside out and iron them from the inside, moving the pocket bags out of the way. I don't tend to do that. I don't think it's completely necessary. When it comes to hanging them, again, I'm going to show you the Savile row fold. Lay them lengthways on the ironing board. Cedar hanger with a wooden trouser bar. Lift up one leg and put the bar between the two legs. Drape it so that the ankle falls to the crotch of the trousers, and then lay it back down. And then put the second leg through the trouser bar, and hey presto. So that's your perfectly pressed, not ironed, your perfectly pressed trousers in just a couple of minutes. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any different techniques that you use for pressing trousers, please share them. If you have any criticisms, they seem a popular one these days, fire them in. I love people criticizing me. There's nothing that brightens my day more. Anyway, if you want to see more of my essential guide to the modern man, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow along for more. I'll see you next time. Take care. See you soon.